I care a lot, the trailer had me hooked. Yeah, I just watched it. Rosamund Pike is everything. Her character's so dark and twisted. She's terrifying yet fascinating. The way she manipulates everyone is wild, and Ewan McGregor's character is so clued out. The movie's a wild ride, and the satire on elder exploitation is spot on. Climax was darkly funny and fitting. It is a dark comedy thriller. It's got sharp wit, twists, and Rosamund Pike's killer performance. If you like satire and dark humor, you'll love it. Exploitation and manipulation, power dynamics, elder abuse and guardianship, dark humor and satire, feminism and toxic traits. It's a wild ride exploring these dark corners. In a world where the wolf doesn't just eat the sheep but builds them for the silverware, Marla Grayson is the apex predator. She doesn't believe in the American dream, she believes in the hustle. Her weapon of choice isn't a gun, it's a court order. Marla is a professional, court-appointed guardian. Along with her partner and lover, Fran, she has mastered a legal loophole that is as brilliant as it is terrifying. The strategy is simple: identify a wealthy retiree with no immediate family. Pay off a corrupt doctor to testify that the senior is mentally unfit. Get a judge to sign over total guardianship to Marla. Within an hour, Marla moves the senior into a high-end assisted living facility, takes their phone, sells their house, and auctions off their life's work to pay her own management fees. To the law, she's a saint to her victims, but she's a nightmare. Marla thinks she's hit the jackpot when she finds Jennifer Peterson. Jennifer is wealthy, living in a beautiful home, and seemingly alone. Marla executes the plan with surgical precision, locking Jennifer away and beginning the process of liquidating her assets. But Jennifer Peterson isn't a cherry. She is the mother of Roman Lenyov, a volatile and powerful Russian mob boss. When Roman realizes his mother has been kidnapped by a state-sanctioned con artist, he doesn't go to the police. He sends his fixers to persuade Marla to let her go. Most people would fold at the sight of a Russian hitman, but Marla Grayson isn't most people. She is fueled by a terrifying blend of ego and ambition. The movie shifts from a legal drama into a high-stakes thriller as Marla and Roman go toe-to-toe. Roman tries to intimidate her, she asks for $10 million. Roman tries to kill her by staging a drunk driving accident, she crawls out of a sinking car and swims to safety. Roman's men attempt a rescue at the facility, Marla thwarts them with pepper spray and cold-blooded resolve. Marla realizes that in this game, you don't win by escaping, you win by owning the other person. She and Fran track Roman down, drug him, and stage an accident of their own. Instead of killing Roman, Marla offers him a deal. She recognizes that his ruthlessness and her legal machinery are a match made in hell. She proposes they go global, a massive, corporate guardianship empire that preys on thousands of seniors with the protection of the law and the muscle of the mob. Roman, impressed by her balls, agrees. Marla Grayson goes from a local grifter to a billionaire CEO, the face of caring for the elderly. The story concludes at the height of Marla's success. She has everything: wealth, power, and the love of her life. As she leaves a television interview, she is approached by a man she barely remembers, the son of one of the many seniors she cared for at the start of the film. He isn't a mob boss or a billionaire. He's just a grieving man who wasn't allowed to see his mother before she died in Marla's care. He pulls a gun and shoots her in the chest. In her final moments, as the life fades from her eyes, the wolf is finally brought down, not by a bigger predator, but by the sheer, unadulterated weight of the human lives she treated like line items on a spreadsheet. The twists are wild, keeping you guessing till the end. Rosamund Pike's Marla is a masterclass in dark charisma, cold, calculating, and hilarious. The movie's a satirical take on elder abuse, power dynamics, and toxic behavior. J. Blakeson's direction and Pike's performance make I Care a Lot a must-watch for dark comedy fans. It has peak scene, when Rosamund has a chilling conversation with Jennifer. She was manipulating Jennifer's family, and she's got her trapped. In a cold, calculated tone, Rosamund lays out her plan, showcasing her ruthless exploitation. The scenes are masterclass in tension, with Rosamund Pike delivering a tour-de-force performance. Think Gone Girl vibes, but with a satirical take on elder abuse and capitalism. The supporting cast, including Peter Dinklage and Diane Wiest, adds depth to the story. The chemistry between Pike and Dinklage is electric, making their showdowns a highlight of the film. Here are some of the best dialogue scenes in the movie. I Care a Lot as Mahler's introduction. Good morning, Ems. Peterson, I'm sorry to disturb you so early. The court has appointed me your legal guardian. This scene sets the tone for Mahler's ruthless and cunning nature. You are a robber, says Jennifer. No, I'm your guardian, Mahler replies, showcasing her manipulative skills. Mahler's philosophy on life is laid out in this iconic scene. These scenes showcase Rosamund Pike's exceptional performance as Mahler Grayson, bringing depth and complexity to the character. I Care a Lot's got some positives. Rosamund Pike's performance is phenomenal as Mahler, bringing dark charisma and humor. The script's witty, satirical, and unapologetic. The twists and turns are wild, keeping you guessing. Dark comedy balances humor and darkness perfectly. Overall, I Care a Lot is a wild ride with sharp humor and a thought-provoking commentary on the system. If you are into dark comedies with complex characters, you'll love it.